Here we are at the Phoenix Speedway for the running of the Subway 300 in the final race of the first round of the Target Series Chase. So after today, 4 drivers will be eliminated, and then we will have the next round, the round of 8. So let's take a look at our starting lineup. On the pole with the 22 tire alignment to the outside is the 54, Tristan Allen subbing again for Carter Friesen. Then 30 off Jeff Bright, the guys coming in today with the best advantage in points. TJ Hanley in the 4th position, comes in here today 1 point above the cut line. Rounding out the top 5, got Alexander Rowe. Then 6, just 2 below the cut line, Jay Gambit. In 7th, you have Robert Hernandez, just 1 below the cut line. 8th, Evan Hunter. 9th, Cole Luigi. Rounding out the top 10, the guys just locked in. We got a win at Charlotte, Grayson Collins. Then the rest of the field, Michael Cantone, Trey Rainey, then June Gambit, and Kyle Hunter. Just Neath comes into today with a pretty comfortable lead. And then Jay Jefferson to his inside. They got Jake Richardson, Jake West. Steve Larker needs 3 points here today. Alex Stewart's only 7 above the cut line. Then Isaac Nichols and Riley Spraylew. Derek Hamill, 4 points out of that cut line. And Joe Jefferson. Then Marcus Sachi and Levi Schoens. He's a little bit, he's kind of comfortable as well. He's got the same advantage as John Stevens. Then you got Tim Randolph and Jason Smith Jr., Jeff Sunito and Eli Bright. Lewis Anderson, as we mentioned, John DeBeefer has the same gap as the 38. Then you got Patrick Smith and Max Harrison is also sitting comfortably. JT Hanley and Mason Hayward. Then Joe Sandrovich and Tim Gary. Luke Rainey and John Gambit. And then Colton Yo and Jason Larker rounding out the field. So that's your 4G car field here at Phoenix, which we will decide who makes the next round of the chase and who doesn't. Let's now go down trackside and hear the command. Forward to cars fire up and roll off here at the Phoenix Speedway. A race in which last season, I believe it was like the middle race of the first round. We saw a big crash that took out many chasers, so we'll see if something like that happens here today. This race could be very costly for some chasers. We got 2 of them starting on the second row, each with very different goals. Jeff Bright just needs to finish this race in the top 30, and he'll basically be in. TJ Hanley needs to stay up front in the top 10 badly. 45 laps around Phoenix. Who's going to make the next round of the chase? We'll find out after 45 laps. Green flag waving at Phoenix. Already shoving the issue 3 wide. Alexander Rowe, a non-chaser, trying to get up and lead. Jeff Bright banging on him as they go through 3. Lining up the track, Alexander Rowe to the inside as they come off of turn number 4. Lap 1, a side-by-side battle, as behind them, Collins around the front stretch. I think he is the only person to go around. Caution will come out. The field racing back. And that could have been a lot bigger than what it was. My goodness, that happened in front of the field. To lead them back, it's going to be Alexander Rowe, the 36. Tyron Lyman going to get back in second, and a big battle behind. So Rowe back in front. Lyman second. Jeff Wright back in third. As Brayson, it looks like maybe racing back they might have wrecked. I see Luke Rainey and Colton Yo off pace. So first, let's see what happened to Brayson Collins. Then we'll see if they possibly did wreck coming back. Racing hard, 3 and 4 wide off the corner. Brayson Collins, the guy who's locked in heat with his win at Charlotte, so he's into the next round. And Kyle Hunter very high up the track, gets into Michael Canto, gets into Collins, and Collins goes spinning down the front stretch. You see right there, keeps it straight because of the 18, and then spins all the way around. 14 comes up but doesn't get anyone, and Collins just takes a nice little tap into that inside wall. The caution, of course, does come out for that, but not much damage to anyone there. I believe everyone should be able to continue on and at a very good race pace. Let's go on board the 01. And this isn't too bad for Collins because he knows he's in the next round already. That looked like they might have spun coming back to the stripe or something. They were very slow. Unless maybe they had already taken the caution flag is my guess now. After seeing this, they probably already took the caution flag. They're just trying to get back in line possibly was the problem. That's why they're trying to give the 01 their position back. Gotcha. So the 36 of Alexander Rowe leading the field back will stay out on track and will lead us back to the green flag. Field is in turn 3 to take the green flag on lap number 7. No cars have retired, but of course Brayson Collins has come down pretty along with Jeff Samito. Of course, wanted to come down and get some fresh tires on that car. Alexander Rowe will be out front for this restart. Tyler Lyman will be behind him in second. Then third, you have a chaser, Jeff Bright. Fourth, Robert Hernandez. And fifth, Coluigi. Then you got Tristan Allen, TJ Hanley, Jay Gambit, Trey Rainey, and Jim Gambit rounding out the top 10 as they come back to the front stretch. The green flag back waving. We're back racing here at Phoenix. Some moves being made already. Cars looking to shuffle out of line. See Tyler Lyman there. The good run to the inside of Alexander Rowe as they come off of turn number 2. Has a run underneath them. Down the back stretch they come. Down the dog leg. Jeff Bright, he's been stuck in third, fourth, fifth. That first run, he's trying to get up to the race lead. If he can lead, it's a bonus point. He's already basically in as of now, but you can never be too safe. Get a bonus point up here, lead a lap, get the bonus point, and then you'll definitely be locked in. Of course, he is about, what, 30 points above the cut line coming into this race. Yeah, he has 30 points over the cut line, so he has to finish basically top 30 to get in. Something that he can obviously do. That 5 team has been on a roll as of late. So Jeff Bright, practically in, but not technically in. Anything can happen. See them battling back here. TJ Hanley trying to get everything he can. He's underneath Coluigi. And also Tristan Allen there in the 54. Doing a great job subbing for Carter Friesen there. Friesen should be back. Next race, the timetable has been set. Doctors say he should be cleared to race next race. So good for Carter Friesen. Hopefully see him back in all 4 series next race. So up front, still Tyler Lyman leading. Alexander Rowe, however, is on his back bumper, chasing him down. And then you got Jeff Bright, Robert Hernandez going to be in a battle for third. Looks like everyone keeping it nice and orderly, kind of single file, double file, but no really big risky moves being made quite yet. But that's kind of how it went last season in this exact race. It was pretty calm, but then once we saw some battling, that's when the big one obviously happened. So you can never be too safe. Alexander Rowe with the peak on Tyler Lyman. Just looks like the 22 is a better run into the corner. The 36 just a little bit better drive off. As they come down the dog leg, see the battle for 6th is on. Tristan Allen gets underneath the 44. As now TJ going to try and keep that position up top. The top lane is the place to be in 3 and 4. However, Allen drives it to the bottom. Hanley off the top. Alexander Rowe a little loose up ahead, trying to get to that 22 car. Jeff Bright is closed in now. Right now, 4, 5, 6, 7 car race up at the front. Look at Allen once again to the bottom of that 44 car. Hanley still with the run off. I believe Allen might actually get him right here in 3 and 4, though. He has a pretty good further in. Jeff Bright for second. Underneath that 36 car, he has a run. He's going to stay beside him right here. Allen does clear for 6th. Coluigi going for 4th. As Jeff Bright still battling for that second position. He's underneath Alexander Rowe now into turn 1. That's where you want to hear your spotter say clear. You want to slide up in front. That's what Jeff Bright has just heard. He's clear. He's going to move up. Coluigi moves up into the 4th position. Now Tristan Allen going for a top 5 in that number 54. Luigi now looking for 3rd. Alexander Rowe in the drop back. Wow, 5 and 30 making some big moves here. 36 falling back, the 28 as well. TJ Hanley watches this like, hey, I'm probably safe. I'm probably in right now. I'm the 2nd highest chaser. I'm probably in. I'm not going to take any risks. I'm just going to stay here in the top 10. As you look up at Jeff Bright. Going to try and get to the race lead. If he does, it's a bonus point if he leads at the stripe. Looks like he'll be able to do that. He drives it hard to the bottom lane. Lyman with a good run off the top, though. Believe he might keep Bright from leading this lap. He does off the top. Jeff's like, what am I going to have to do to lead this lap? I've gone up here. I've been side by side with the leader. I just cannot complete the pass. He has to do something wild down there in 3 and 4. You can see Jay Jefferson, TJ Hanley is falling just a little bit. Not what he wants to see, obviously, as he is in right now. But if you continue to fall back, you're not going to get it. Jeff Bright finally clears as he comes off the corner. He'll lead. That's a bonus point for Jeff Bright. Tristan Allen bound for 4th now. Coluigi has cleared for that 3rd position, but Allen has come to the bottom lane. That 54 might get to that 3rd position right here. He does. Great move there by Tristan Allen to get to 3rd as Tyler Lyman looks back on Jeff Bright for the race lead. Jeff Bright is looking for his 4th win of the season. Yeah, Hanley is falling back right now. Jake Richardson has just gotten past him. Hanley right now fading just a little bit. I don't know if he's saving tires or if his tires have gone away. He's back to the 10th position right now and still fading. He has Trey Rainey underneath him. A car's coming out pit road. It's either the 2 or the 43. They have similar paint schemes. It's John Gammon, the 43, comes up into Alexander Rowe. They made some contact right there Not what you want to see if you're Cole Luigi up top 3-1. You saw them make contact. Jefferson now going to try and get to the inside of that 43. And there's a big stack up around John Gambit. Cole Luigi clears that. And luckily they did not crash. That could have been big in turn 3. John Gambit almost Kevin LePage up into that 36. Jay Jefferson starting to make his march forward. He's trying to get up into the top 5. Look at the run for the 1. He might get to 4th right here with this big run into turn 3 and 4. Jeff Bright looking for the race lead once again. Lyman way up the track, almost into the wall, had to let off, and Jeff Bright back to that race lead. And they're still side by side for that 4th position. Jay Jefferson and Alexander Rowe still battling hard. As Jefferson is going to clear Rowe. Behind them, almost some contact between the 30, the 28, and the 27. Jay Gambit, remember, as we said, is out coming into this race. He's only, 2-3 points back. He's only 2 points back coming into this race, so can obviously gain that if he keeps this up. See, Hanley back there has gone down to the bottom, and now he's starting to make some moves, so possibly it was just being on the top side. Maybe his car did not like the top lane as much. Richardson rubbing with the lap car of John Gambit. Luckily, they didn't go up to the wall. They should be fine for now. So as you can see, the battle for the lead is still raging on. Lyman and Jeff Bright have been swapping this lead back and forth, coming to 25 laps to go. So it'll be 20 down, 25 to go. Lyman right now leading. Jeff Bright, Tristan Allen, and Jay Jefferson. The battle for 5th. Cole Luigi trying to march his way back towards the front. He's underneath that 36 car as they hit turn number 2 in the dog leg now. Jay Gambit still marching his way forward. He's up to now the 7th position. Trying to go even farther now. Robert Hernandez up the track. Trey Rainey there won this race last season. The number 3 car wants to get his another Target Series win here at Phoenix. So these front 3 have kind of distanced themselves from 4th on back. Some battles back here. Trey Rainey is underneath Robert Hernandez for the 8th position. That 20 car coming alive here towards the midway point of the race. Alexander Rowe underneath Cole Luigi up ahead. That's for the 5th position. Jay Gambit going to try and follow his way through. Some great racing here inside the top 10. Rowe's going to clear Cole Luigi. Jay Gambit trying to clear for 6th. He does just that. Cole Luigi falls to the 7th position now. Trey Rainey now going to go for that position. Hernandez fading as well. Michael Canto coming up to the front. Haven't talked about him. Bound for a top 10 with Jake Richardson, the 88. TJ Hanley just outside the top 10 down that 12th position. He's really hoping that he doesn't fall too much. Some other chasers back here. Levi Shones, he's comfortable coming to this day. He's 17th right now. Max Harrison, Alex Stewart also there. Derek Hamill is out coming to this day. Not what he needs. Steve Larker was also out coming into today. Justin Heath was in. Jonathan Buford was in. Both them running back here might not be good enough. Evan Hunter was out. He's back here in 37th. Brayson Collins once again was locked in, so he's fine. 4 cars have now distanced themselves from 5th on back. Jay Jefferson's closed down this front 3 as Jeff Bright looks for the race lead, coming to 20 laps to go. It's been the Lyman and Bright show right now, and Allen and Jefferson have just been right there, just ready to pounce. Bright keeps the nose underneath that 22 car, entering turn 1. Slides up. They're door to door, coming down this dog leg. So the big pack from about 10th on back. And up in front, there's just some battles. You can see Jay Jefferson now battling with Tristan Allen for that 3rd position. As Jeff Bright still battling with Lyman. Lyman with the run off the top keeps it up top of Jeff Bright, wearing that 5 car once again. Allen and Jefferson just watching these 2 battle. Jeff Bright with a big run off turn number 2 will clear. Look back here. Jay Gambit following just a little bit. He's back to the 9th position now. Trying to punch his way in over TJ Hanley and Alex Stewart. Stewart came into the day only 7 points above the cut line, only 6 above TJ. Right now, TJ's running in the 13th position. Stewart is trying to get up there towards Hanley so he doesn't fall below Hanley. He's right now in the 15th position, so he would be able to get that, and Jay Gambit would pass Hanley in points. Right now, the 27 would get in, the 44 would fall out. So the 44 either needs to get up there or hope some others have days they want to forget. As we mentioned, Jonathan Buford could possibly fall out. He was only 8 points above the cut line coming to the day in that number 97 car. He's back in the 31st position, not what he needs. Justin Heath is also back here in the 23 car. He's right now in the 29th, 28th position possibly. Yeah, he's in the 28th position right now, battling hard. Heath came into the day about 17 points above the cut line. So anything can still happen here at Phoenix. Evan Hunter right now is out. Steve Larker is out. Derek Hamill is out as Lyman has gotten back to the race lead. Jake Richardson making gains up to the 6th position for that 88 car. Jake Emmett sailed into the 9th position. Remember, we said he was only 2 points behind Hanley coming into the day. Hanley has sailed into the 13th position. Alex Stewart right now 15th. Max Anderson was comfortably in along with Levi Shones. So right now the battle is between the 4, the 44, the 27, and the 97. Also the 23 can get in there because right now Hanley, 17 points behind Heath, is right now in the 13th position. Heath, if you go and try and find 17 points there, is right now 28. So he would have to be 30th. Then Hanley and Heath would obviously be tied in the points. Jonathan Buford, however, being only 8 points above Hanley coming to the day, and right now 30th, not what he needs. He was only 8 points above Hanley, and obviously 8 points. Hanley definitely has 8 points on him right now. Jefferson, contact with Tristan Allen coming off turn number 2. They save it. That could have been a big crash down the dogleg. Could have taken out many chasers. Luckily, they held on to it. Both of them did. As right now, they're still bound for 3rd. Jay Jefferson to the inside of Allen. Jeff Bright's gotten the race lead back from that 22 car. Jake Ammon's now back to 10th. Hanley making ground. Look at him going for 11th on Michael Canto. Canto is his teammate. He wants to make sure that he is definitely in case the 97 does make a late race charge. If he gets up there to the 14 car, it's going to be close. If he gets past that 14 car, that would be a point. And Gambo would only gain 1 point on him. So Hanley would stay above that 27. But he loses a spot to the 4 car now. Alex Stewart got a good run through 3 and 4. Hanley did not. Look back up to the race for the lead. Once again, Jay Jefferson and Tristan Allen almost wrecking. Jefferson finally gets that 3rd position. Jeff Bright has stayed in 2nd as Tyler Lyman continuing to lead in the number 22 car. Now here comes Alexander Rowe underneath that 54. Allen keeps 4th. 11 laps of racing to go. Jake Richardson has joined this battle. It's about 5-6 car battle at the front. As we look back at the 44 and the others, Hanley in a battle with Max Anderson, Alex Stewart, and Michael Canto, trying to just keep his position there. He cannot fall any further back. The 97, we said, is only 8 points above. Right now, the 97 is 31st. Hanley needs to stay at least 23rd or higher to advance. But he's in a big pack of cars where anything can happen. Riley Spraytube off pace in the 41st position. 10 laps of racing to go at Phoenix. Jeff Bright is falling off just a little bit. Tyler Lyman getting away. Jay Jefferson going to try and get to that 2nd position and try and run down that 22. Can he do it is the question. Does he have enough time? Coming to 9 laps to go. There's not much time left. An update on the chase. Hanley has fallen to 16th. Jonathan Buford stabilizes in 31st. Hanley cannot fall below 22nd. Derek Hamill 21st, no position to advance. Justin Ethan 24th. He's been battling his way up. He's possibly in a position to advance right now. Steve Larker in the 26th position, not in a position to advance. Evan Hunter not in a position to advance. Jeff Bright in a position to advance. Right now, battling for 2nd with Jay Jefferson. Jefferson needs to get by this 5 car quickly to have a shot at the 22 for the race win. But Jeff Bright's making that hard on the high side. Jake Richardson, Jeff Bright's teammates coming up to the front. He's up to 4th. Alex Stewart now to 5th. Allen back to 6th. Jay Gammett stabilizes in 10th. Hanley still in this pack. 16th, 17th. 18th is behind. 19th, 20th. The positions are there for Hanley to lose, but can he get down line and keep that position? Is Trey Rainey coming down pit road? Is this going to be a fuel race to the end? It is. Some cars coming down pit road. Does anyone have 6 laps more fuel? Have some of these guys kind of fallen off to try and save the fuel? Have the cars that came down pit road because of the crash, do they have enough fuel to make it? Coming to 5 to go now. Some cars going to yield down pit road. This time by. Jeff Bright's one of them. Lyman will stay out. Jeff Bright knows that he's in a position to advance. He's not going to risk it. He's going to come down pit road. Richardson, Lyman stay out. Code Luigi has stayed out as well. Some others are staying out. TJ Hanley and some others staying out. They're going to try and play the fuel strategy to advance. So still out front, Tyler Lyman. He's about to... Oh! The wrecking coming onto pit road. No caution yet. Jonathan Beeford's one of them. He's lost even more positions now. Lyman going to come down. The 88 will come down. Code Luigi going to come down. Michael Cantle's going to be forced to stay out right here. Marcus Sacchi will stay out as well. These are two non-chasers. Going to stay out. John Gambit, remember, he had to come down pit road. Does he possibly have enough fuel to make it? He probably does. As Michael Canto, now your race leader with 4 laps to go. Does he, Marcus Sacchi, do they have enough fuel to make it? Who else has stayed out on track is the question. Oh, Sacchi actually has come down pit road already. Justin Heath has stayed out. Canto has to stay out. He's up top. Heath has also stayed out. So Heath trying to play the field strategy to advance. 3 laps to go there. 3 wide in front of this 14. Banging bumpers. Michael Canto coming down. He hits Sacchi. Sacchi to the apron. He holds on to it. Can Canto make it down? He does. Where's Justin Heath? Is he going to come down pit road? He's staying on more. 2 laps to go. Can he make it on fuel? Heath, he was not in position to advance at all. In fact, well, he was, but it was very dangerous. Now, can he coast it around less than 2 miles? Does he have enough fuel to make it? He's yielding to come down pit road this time. Right now, caution has come out. Justin Mio will get by. They're crashing front straightaway. Who all is involved? The 44 Hanley is involved. The 43 as well. Who else? The 27 is also involved. The 88. Your race leader is the 23 Justin Heath. Justin Heath played it right. He's going to advance and win. Heath advances as they come through 3 and 4. Justin Heath gets a right time caution to win here at Phoenix. But how about the 44 and 27? The 11, the 33 come across. Are they now going to advance? Oh my goodness. And the chase has just taken a big turn for the 44 and the 27 teams. Let's see how that crash was caused. So here's what happened to bring out the chase. Just changing caution. Jake Richardson, 3 and 4. The 88 car has something wrong. See right there, it slows. He's trying to get down low to get down pit road. He misses his opportunity right there, but then turns into the 60. Jim Gamet, it spins him up the track. Look at Hanley coming by. He thinks he hasn't missed, but just right there clips the front end of the 88, then spins down in front of the 23 with Jake Gamet. Nowhere to go, and John Gamet also involved. Alex Stewart snakes his way through. Remember, he said he was only a few points above the cut line coming to this race. So Hanley, if he was just maybe a few, look at how close he was to missing this. Now as we look at TV2, see right there, there is a little bit of room up high for Hanley if he would just gone just a little bit higher. Look at right there. Just clips the 88. If he was possibly just a little bit higher, that he would have had that missed. But he wasn't, and it's going to take him probably out of the chase along with the 27. Shones and Alex Stewart snake their way through. If Hanley possibly could have coasted around 2 laps, but I don't think NASCAR would have liked that with him putting the oil down. See right there, he's up high against the wall. Ton of damage to that 44. Let's go on board with him, see from his view. Also go on board Jay Gambit in the 27 as his chase hopes are possibly to win dash. Wow. And Just Neath gets that caution, catches it right. Crosses the line, takes the caution flag right there with the race lead. He ends up winning here at Phoenix. Let's now go check the finishing results and see who made the chase. So here are the finishing results from the Subway 300 at Phoenix. There were 2 caution flags for 5 laps. Remember, one of them was that very, very strange incident at the end of the race, which really turned the chase upside down. And there were 12 lead changes among 5 different drivers. A lot of that came during pit cycles. So ended up winning the race. Just Neath was nowhere near the front at all during the race. He was actually mid-20s pretty much the whole race, just hanging on to his chase spot. And he gets this one to get himself into the second round of the chase. So we know Heath and Brayson Collins, obviously 2 that will be in. Tyler Lyman started on pole. He had the race pretty much in bag, dominated it, led 27 laps. He ends up second because of that strategy. Tough break for him. Jay Jefferson would have tried to run down that 22. He ends up third. Alexander Rowe ends up fourth, leading 5 laps. And Trey Rainey rang out the top 5. Then Jeff Brighton, 6th. He led 8 laps. He's definitely advancing. Luigi in 7th. Jim Gambit 8th. Levi Jones, we know he's advancing in 9th. And Isaac Nichols rounding out the top 10. So there's your top 20. So notables just outside here. Tristan Allen started 2nd, filling in for Cara Friesen. I believe it's going to be his final race, filling in for Friesen. He ends up 11th. Not too bad for him. But then we looked at some of the chasers. Alex Stewart in 15th. He's possibly going to be advancing. We looked at some of these other ones. Evan Hunter in 22nd. Did he steal a spot? Did Steve Larker steal a spot? Derek Himmel in 25th. Brayson Collins in 29th. We know he's in already, though. Max Anderson in 30th. Jonathan Buford in 36th. TJ Hanley 39th. He has a spot all race. And that crash takes him out of contention. Same with Jay Gambit in 41st. Tough break for those two. It's going to be hard to swallow that one, especially since they know that was kind of driver's fault. The 88 Jake Richardson did not. If Richardson, all he had to do was really slow down and then get down low. He didn't have to get on pit road that lap. If he would have just gotten down low to the bottom of the track, everything would have been fine. But he turned down into the 60 car, knowing that that was his last shot to get to pit road. So he tried to get down. He hit the 60 car, spun up into the pack, and really that's the only reason the 44 and the 27 were wrecked, because the 88 kind of turned down and caused that accident. So the next race and the first race of round number 2 of the chase will be the AutoZone 300 at Pensacola. See, guys, then here are the 8 drivers who advanced in the chase.